So we've got a Pontiac Vibe 2009 GT with the 2.4 liter 2AZ FE motor with the U250E transmission. Problem we're having was getting this axle out of the car. It's a aftermarket axle that I had purchased just a month ago or so. Having transmission problems, I had to pull it back out again, and this thing just was stuck. Just so bad. I tried so many methods, and last night we finally got it out. So went from using crowbars, and in this particular model, I mean, you can just barely get the tip of it under here, but not enough. You had to put it backwards. It doesn't work that way. Tried bigger crowbars coming in from the side like that. But you just can't get enough leverage, and it was in there super tight. So then I went and bought a big crowbar, and with the axle in place, you could barely get it in here behind it and get just a little leverage, but it wasn't budging, nothing going. So then we tried getting some cable and some ties for the cable, and I wrapped it around the axle. As you can see, we finally got it out, but I wrapped it around the axle, and I had to, so it was inside the car. I just wrapped it around each side and then tied it up, and then tied it some more. Now initially I had this tied to I saw a fellow online had an axe, and he was just swinging the crap out of it and it came out. Well, I tried that, and the cable just frayed. So we moved on to another method. We attached this old chain I had to the cable, wrapped the cable into a loop and double tied it, and wrapped the chain through it with a bolt. And then we took the slide hammer and just yanked the crap out of it over and over again until it finally popped out. Now, part of it is the pin on this, if we can get a shot. Well, it's not showing too well, but that pin is just kind of, or the lock ring's kind of bent. And then the other thing I tried, there's this Kent Moore tool, J46009, and this is what the AllData website suggests that the manufacturer uses this along with the slide hammer to pull these out. Now the problem is that this is an aftermarket axle, and I thought this was metal back here because I couldn't see it from up inside. This ended up just being the rubber boot all the way through. So I think ideally you would take this, you would put it back here and pull on it, but this just started to pull the boot off. There wasn't any instructions anywhere about how to use this tool, but I can definitely guarantee that this being an aftermarket axle, it's just not set up to be used with this tool. So at the end of the day, I spent $50 on this tool and ended up having to just use a chain, a rope, slide hammer, and a lot of energy. Good luck.